Tim Adams back here at Higher Ground. We've got Sione Tongamoa. I love saying that name. It just rolls off the tongue. A lot of vowels in those Samoan names.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Now, it's a relatively small population that has really produced a lot of really good football players. Did you grow up playing football?
No, not really. I didn't start playing football until probably sophomore year of high school.
And were you always a big guy, always an offensive, defensive lineman?
It was kind of weird because when I started playing, I was actually little. I was about like 5'6", and then my junior year, out of nowhere, I just hit it. Coach for
So what's your height and weight now?
Now?
Yeah.
I'm 6'1.5" now.
And what do you weigh?
I'm 292, 290, around there.
So you come here last year. Now you were a late get. Since I kind of got involved with you late in the process, what happened? How did you arrive, and how did Cincinnati get involved in your recruitment?
What happened was I was supposed to be here in the beginning of the summer, and I had a couple classes online that I took late, so I didn't get here till the first day of camp. So that's when I finally finished my class. And that's what happened.
And it kind of puts you behind a little bit, which is one of the reasons why I think you redshirted last year. But you seem to be really catching up now. You're working with the number 2 group. And sometimes I think, even though you're one of the shorter defensive tackles, sometimes I think that's the advantage because you can get underneath those big offensive linemen. Do you view your maybe lack of height compared to some of the other guys as an advantage?
I mean, to be honest, I love being short. It gives me a lot of advantage to get my hands under their chest. I mean, there's a couple guys that are about 6'6", 6'8", and it gives me a lot of advantage. I'm already down there, so it gives me a lot of advantage, yes.
Now, at junior college, did you have many schools coming in on you, or did the fact that you didn't have those grades right away, did that keep some people away? Because you were all league in your junior college conference.
I mean, I had a lot of schools calling me, and I had a couple schools that wanted me by January. They kind of backed off because of my grades. So, I mean, luckily Cincinnati stuck out with me, man. So it's a blessing to be here.
You've been through a winter here now?
I've been a winter.
So how was that? Was that tough on you?
It wasn't actually, because it was my first time actually touching the snow. So it was probably the best experience I've ever had.
So you'll actually like that?
Yeah, I loved it. So, you know, it's kind of like
Bobby Brown trying to get some action in here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's kind of like a little kid, you know, first time seeing the snow. So I walked around on the first day of snow for like 2 hours playing with the snow. So it was a great time.
Now, when you played high school football, did you always play defensive tackle once you started playing?
No, I was actually a middle linebacker in high school. So I was about 205. And then after that, I went to college, I gained about 100 pounds. I was like, I came here at 320.
So out of high school, were there many schools that were recruiting you, or were you kind of an under the radar type of prospect?
I mean, I was kind of right under it, but I only had 2 offers with San Diego State and UCLA, a little bit of UCLA. So.
Okay, no Hawaii?
No Hawaii, so.
Seems like a lot of Samoans end up at Hawaii.
I mean, I guess I didn't make the height, so.
Okay. Now, the first thing I saw from you last year was out at Higher Ground, and you were doing the warrior dance thing. What's that called? Haka.
Yes, I did.
Does every guy learn that? I mean, it's a pretty intimidating dance.
It is. I mean, I remember because I was born in American Samoa, so I remember in kindergarten, before nap time, we would do the haka.
Really?
All the kids would be hyped up. And we would start doing that before, you know. I mean, it was kind of odd because they wanted us to do the haka and then take a nap, but you know, we're hyped up. So I remember when I was a kid, we would die and we were waiting for that moment. So we would do the haka, and after that we'd take a nap and then we'd wake up.
So they'd actually have you do it before you, because that gets the juices going.
Gets the juice out of it. So it was pretty fun.
Now, did the guys here ever ask you to do it?
I mean, all of them. Every day they ask me to do it, you know what I mean? So.
And you get the look. I mean, it's a warrior type look.
It is. It does. You just get that juice where you just switch.
Will you do that before games even, or not?
Yeah, we would do that too.
In the locker room or out on the field?
Well, I would do it in the meeting room with the boys, get the guys juiced up. That's about it. I mean, I like doing it out in the game. I don't like getting all the attention to myself. So.
I don't know. You know what? If you could get some of those DTs and get in the pregame over on the side, that could be a really cool thing at Nippert Stadium.
Yeah, so.
Well, I'm putting you in charge of that. So.
All right.
Well, listen, thanks for talking to us at Bearcat Journal. Have a great season.
It was a pleasure. Thank you. All right, man.
Good.